So very quick update today. Basically from the back garden, not too much going on. Um, Little experiment here is paying off, it looks like. So doing some daikon and some peas in here. So we're going to see how that goes. So the daikon being the white radish, and then in here we've got the same. So two different areas. So this one doesn't seem to be doing too well. I'm thinking something. Oh, never mind. That's why. Something has figured out a way to get in, and it's trampling over, it's digging stuff up, it's doing whatever. So not that great. Whereas in here I've made sure, I think it's the squirrels, that they cannot get in. So I've basically, they could possibly get in up here, but hopefully they don't figure that one out. They wouldn't be able to get out anyway. So yeah, let's see how that goes. The peas, I'm just going to leave it covered over here and let the peas sort of grow all over it and see how that goes for kind of a winter growing experience. Here we've got a lot of New Zealand spinach, which is really nice. So I'm going to harvest that as I need it. And this can actually grow like crazy. So going to see what we can do with that. Looks like this zucchini plant is almost done. I'm going to trim it down and see if it'll last a little bit longer, because we are still getting zucchinis. Well, especially over here, we're getting quite a few little zucchinis popping through. I've been hand pollinating them, so hopefully that's working. But again, we'll see. I did harvest one yesterday. The artichokes are doing great in terms of the plant themselves, but obviously with it almost getting close to winter, I'm going to be covering that over with the greenhouse. And then the sage is doing amazing, and the lemongrass. So lemongrass, I need to figure out how to dehydrate it and stuff, and do all of that. And then the Mexican sour gherkins are doing very well. They're really good. So I've been harvesting them as I see them, as I go along. So got a few little guys up here that I can get, so it's good. But it looks like the lemon cucumber's done. The plant itself is really, well, several plants, they're really done. So I need to be doing some cleaning up this week, it seems, as well as harvesting. So the soybeans here, I've left them to go to seed, just so I can actually get some good seeds for next year, because I think I'm running low on my seeds there, as well as there's some bean plants scattered around. Doing the same with those, except these green beans. These green beans are still producing pretty well, so I've been harvesting those, and we'll eat them as we go. Over here, as you can see, if we zoom up a bit, it's completely done. So I'm starting to get this ready for how it's going to be next year, as well as going to get my barbecue area ready here. So I've been doing a bit of work around with everything, so I just need to tidy all of this up, get it into the shed. Need to get this guy out, back up for a barbecue that I'm going to be doing in a week or two. What I do need is, there's a bag of gravel under here. So the gravel is actually for this area here. So basically the problem that I was having with the bed that was here was that it was sort of sinking down. So where that is, I'm just going to fill all that in with gravel. It'll level it out, and then the bed can go all the way over. It'll get stuck, but it'll be level, and yeah, we'll be good. And then over on the other side here, I've got the other bed that needs to be finished a bit, and I've got the hose pipe going because I was doing a bit of work. But yeah, I just need to finish it, line it, fill it up with soil, and that's good. That's ready. And then this area will be a lot cleaner, a lot tidier when I'm done, and hopefully it will suit the purpose that I need it to have. And next year I will be using the Mexican sour gherkins to go over here, because if we look at the area over there, it looks really nice. It's got a lot of foliage, and it'll provide a lot of shelter and shade, so that is good. So do have some tomatillos that I need to harvest, so I'll be looking to do that throughout the week. So, oh, and there we go, there's one that just fell, so that tells me that this one is ready. So I barely touched it and it fell, so that is good. So that goes in the pocket. And these tomatillos, basically, I'll just bake them, well, broil them, and then well, cut them in half, broil them, and then make a salsa verde with some onions, some garlic and stuff. So I'll likely make a quick short on that. I still haven't released the short that I said I was going to release, so we'll see how that goes. And what else do we have? We've still got a few cucumbers that are doing decent, but I think they're on the way out as well. As we can see, the plant's starting to die down. But we've got a few cucumbers that are growing here. Whether they'll grow properly, I don't know. Just as an airplane goes right over my head, that's nice, isn't it? And we're likely going to have some cucumbers down here that I'm going to have to harvest throughout the week. So I did have a cucumber that looks like a squirrel tried to attack it. As you can see here, we've got a nice sized cucumber here. So I'll be making some spicy Korean cucumbers with that. Tomatoes are on the way out, but I've got a bit of harvesting to do. Celery is doing its thing. I've got leeks to harvest. I've got beets to harvest from here. I'm going to let this amaranth go to seed. I'm going to likely collect the seed and just see what I can do in terms of processing that. And then down here we've got this pepper that's starting to turn colour, which is good. Let that change to a nice red colour. We've got one pickle there for the salt and pepper pickles. So basically, sorry, got a couple more up here, so might be able to make another jar of pickles with those, which is good. And as I said, in here we've got some zucchinis. A couple of them didn't make it. I need to sort those out. But yeah, got a couple of those, as well as some sweet potatoes, some regular potatoes, some onions still. So still got quite a lot of harvesting to do. Just not too satisfied where we are at the moment, unfortunately. It's getting to the time of year where it's kind of sad to see. And we've got lots of kale, so the kale I need to start harvesting and using kale chips maybe. So let's go and check the balcony, and then we're going to be done for this quick update. Okay, so welcome up to the balcony, and as you can see, we've got no more ground cherries. So that took up a lot of work. Me and my son basically went through, cut everything down, took the ground cherries that were good or seemed like they would actually ripen, and went ahead and did it. There was carrots in here. These were all the rainbow carrots. Unfortunately, they were not too big. I did see a nice big, what looked like a big carrot. So, moment of truth, do we have a decent carrot? And we do. So happy with that. It's not the biggest, but it's one of the biggest that I've had ever from growing carrots. So it's a nice sized carrot. My son will enjoy eating it. So we'll put that to the side, and we'll likely harvest some more throughout the week. So carrots here did decent. I'm happy with that. Do have some sweet potatoes still to go in here. Again, I grew sweet potatoes in a lot of places just to see what it's going to be like. We do have someone soaring over there, thank you very much. But we do have a watermelon that we're going to harvest, so likely I'll harvest that first thing tomorrow morning. We've got lots of parsley. Again, parsley everywhere. It did really well. It grows like a weed. The watermelon plant here, it's still green and good, but I don't think, never mind, I spoke too soon. We've got another watermelon growing, which is a surprise. So we will put that up here, and we'll see how far in the season that'll go before it dies off. And yeah, we've got more sweet potatoes in here somewhere. And the jalapenos, which look like they are done because I'm not seeing any flowers, I'm not seeing anything at all. So I think that's pretty much done. We've got some peas coming through here, which is good. So I'm going to see if in the winter I can get snow peas just to grow up here and get a second use out of it. The lime plant is doing amazing still, so I'm going to overwinter that. And then the peanuts and the peas in here are doing pretty well. So the snow peas, the seeds that are safe in the garden, I put in here, and they started sprouting right away. And then I've just basically bent this over so I can get the I forgot what they're called, the like little feelers to go down. So hopefully get some peanuts, and I will be saving those for seed as much as I can. So that's everything from the balcony and everything from the house this week. So thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you soon.